Yo, welcome back guys. Today I'm gonna do one Moonlight Summon and I'm gonna talk about why I didn't go for Pavel this time. And so first off, I'm gonna do the Moonlight Summon. Let's pray for, actually I didn't even go to a channel yet. If you're superstitious, and I think my go-to is gonna be, let's try 888 and let's hope for a shine. Oh my goodness. Is it a 5-star? Even a new one can be nice. Not expecting anything though. So 4-star Sida maybe? Oh, Watcher Shuri.
Let's do our best together.
Okay, let's do our best together. So I think he can one-shot various bosses as well. And I do have a lot of Shuri imprint, but I'm not sure if I'll use it on him. And so that out of the way now, I want to talk about when it's a good time to summon for units and why you should summon. And so for my case right now, the reason I didn't really go for Pavel is, you know, he's kind of hard to build. I think you need quite a lot of speed. And one of the disadvantages, if you just started, it's hard to kind of meet those gear requirement unless you maybe run an attack or crit set on him. I think that might work. I'm not too sure. And let me show you my pool right now. So as you can see, this is my box right now. My personal philosophy when it comes to gacha is that if you already have units that does similar things that fills that role, then that's one thing off having to summon him. That's like a one negative. And with the recent banner, I think I pulled for Charles, Alencia, and Yufine, right? That's already 3 green units. And I went for Bizarre too. And these I got, I think, Bellona recently. So with this like green pool, you can probably, clear most content with, water bosses or whatnot, right? And with, with SSB and stuff, Yufine probably will do the same, if not better job. I think in terms of one-shotting SSB or whatnot. I've done it before myself with Tywin, and then you soul burn into her dragon charge and then into a silence, right? I mean, that's pretty much a game over for the enemy team in arena. And I couldn't speak for RTA because I haven't played that myself that much. And Charles can cleave. So like, judging by that, as a free to play player, it's important not to be tempted to roll on every single banner, because sky stones are limited, and the only way you can acquire these sky stones is through the fountain, through the the heart of Orbis and Sanctuary. Sometimes you get lucky, and other times is from the arena against the NPC right here. So always try to do these every day. That's how you can get more sky stones over time. The NPC challenge, it's even though it's 3, over time it adds up. Also, another point is you have these events where you can collect and save a lot of these Covenant bookmarks. And the way I see it is, since you can, they have a pity system, every role can be very important into acquiring a unit that you really want, that is, useful for your, inventory of characters, which can help you progress more, right? So right now, I don't think Pavel's gonna help me progress in any way, because I already have other units that kind of do a better job, if not. So that's why I'm saving him. But if you're a collector or you want like him as a husband or whatever, then that's another story. But as a free to play, and you don't know if they'll have limited coming back soon, so it's good to save up sometimes. With Pavel's side story, you get some mats, some penguins and stuff, and sometimes hold out for the reward might be better later on down the road. So another note is, I just want to show off like my box a bit. I've got back to episode 7 since August last year. So it's been like, 5 or 5.5 months. My box is still pretty robust as a free to play player. So I mean, they're, you know, even though with a lot of people not happy about certain things about Epic 7, they're still pretty generous at times, and you know, you can definitely doable as a free-to-play player. You know, see some of my units that I have built. So, you know, I have Ken. I got these. Sometimes you get, you know, daily summons, you get really lucky. And this I definitely wrote for because I need it for my box. So some character like Melissa, I didn't really had to roll on her. So I don't want to like Pavel end up being like Melissa, where she's just like sitting in a box, right? And you know, sometimes let's see, I got her through daily summon. I remember most of my summon. This I almost like maybe 1-1, but you know, now she's just here, so I'm not sure if Pavel's gonna end up the same. And definitely, you know, when you roll for units, make sure, you know, you go through your inventory, see if they're really useful for you, right? So water units, maybe I'll get like if they release like a single target really DPS that's really strong, I might go for it. Or even like SSB or anything that's limited, I'll roll for it generally. So, you know, I rolled for her, Deanne. I didn't max her out yet, but I've used her and she's quite useful. So, you know, she's gonna be in line for a 6-star in time, right? And for sure Zez, maybe down the road I'll level him. And then roll for Elena. I'm still using her right now, but honestly, with healer wise, you should just level Angelic Montmorency. She basically does everything in the game if you don't have Angelica. Even I rolled for her, I got her recently. I'm still gonna use her down the road, but Amon just like too powerful. Like despite the disadvantages, it takes time to farm up her skill tree or whatnot. You definitely should invest in her. And stuff like, you know, Tywin's good for arena. For certain setup, Luna's limited, that's why I rolled for her. And green unit I already showed you. Basically, like, I don't need any more green units at this point. I even got one of my favorite units that I'm gonna build down the road, Sid, and that's gonna take a lot of speed gear. And then even Light's not that amazing. I got him, my first ML5. He's just sitting here, maybe waiting for a rebuff one day. 3-star, got her ML, I guess 4. So Light's not that amazing, obviously. And for dark character, you know, this is a free unit as well. People are still using her for I think a raid because of the morale. So I was got lucky, not gonna lie. Sometimes you just need to get lucky. Roll like Avil. I use him for everything, arena, dog walking, instead of Voldred now, because Voldred, the only thing is that he has element like disadvantage against fire, so sometimes it gets wonky. But Avildred just like cleave everything down. I built her, you know, I molded her a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have invested that much into her, but I thought it was kind of fun, so you know, built her anyway. And then, you know, a lot of these are kind of arena-ish type character, and so, you know, overall I've 6-starred quite a bunch. Let's count, maybe 5 here, 5 here. So maybe, you know, give or take 20 units 6-star, sorry, over the course of what, 5 months. And I do play, you know, daily, you know, not consistently. So, you know, as a free-to-play player, you don't really need to drop money unless, you know, sometimes you don't get lucky with the summons, then you have to pity that particular summon. So right now, another thing is that why you shouldn't go for every unit is because, you know, when you have like supplies saved up, like, you know, Skystone like this, it feels more safe and motivating because you know you can get any unit you want. At least for me, like hypothetically, I can get any 3 new unit they're gonna release plus limited, right? If they rerun like Guilty Gear Banner, you just want to be like ready to pull the trigger.
What do you think?
And even then, that's what I save all those like bookmarks. I don't want to even waste the pity, like even for the Covenant bookmarks you get from things. And sometimes, you know, I farm a lot of these places. I look at it regularly to buy bookmarks. You know, you have like a stash saved up, so you know the overall motivation for the game is still high because, you know, the feeling of able to, you know, roll for any unit it's just, you know, it's more motivating. Whereas if you're sitting, you know, with low Skystone stash, it doesn't feel, you know, just doesn't feel as good. And maybe that's just for me, right? But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, just little my take, my philosophy on, you know, gacha in general. It doesn't have to be Epic 7. It could be, you know, Arknight. It could be, you know, any gacha you play, right? So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. It will help me a lot, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.